What up, anglers? We're here again. I told you as soon as I finished that last video, I was going to reboot it right back up and keep fishing because I got a little confused about where I need to be with this cutthroat challenge. We just finished taking the photo here, but the little yellow marker is like stuck here. And obviously there's no body of water for me to fish from. If I get closer to the water, you'll see it comes back right there, which means I need to catch a fish from this position. I don't know if that's possible. I really don't. It's the closest I can get to the water. If I go this way, how far before it shows up again? Right there. Yeah, there's nothing here. We're going to give it a shot. I feel like this is a bugged issue. Actually, hold on. Let me show you something here. And we'll give some context here in a minute to really kick off the video here. But we caught, like at another location, photo location, that we needed to be in that zone for it to count. So yeah, this is going to be a risky catch. We're going to try our best to get as close to the water as we can. This is it. And hopefully we're going to catch one. We have caught cutthroats in the past, but just to give a proper introduction to the video, if you haven't been watching the series so far, a play along series means that we're not really doing a straight playthrough or a guide or a walkthrough. Mm-mm. A play along means, look, if you're going through the challenges and you're about where we are, we finished the academy and we're going through some of these other challenges here, boot up your game, get this video going alongside you and literally play along. Try some of the setups that we have and see if this kind of works as a little bit of a guide for you in some sense, but for the most part, gives you something to fish alongside of. So for now, we're trying to catch this cutthroat. We did catch. I think we can. From my notes here, kind of partially from a different account, I did use a spinner 5, but I don't have a size 5 spinner. And I don't want to zoom away because I don't have a fast travel back. So we're kind of stuck and limited with the gear that we have. But considering that that said a size 5, I kind of need to play around with some of the... Hold on, let me fix my headset. It's kind of pinching on my ear. Okay. Eggs. We can try an eggs. Oops, didn't mean to press that button. We can try bloodworm or redworm. So redworm is what we have here. So that'll be the first thing that we try. And then I don't know if I can make this work, but we're gonna try the 7 as well. So first things first, we need to get this in the water. So we'll let that sit, and we are still in the zone. So this is going to be our primary uh, fingers crossed situation. Oh, well, you already have a bite. Hold on. Could this be the first cast? He's nibbling in on it, though. Could it be the first cast? That would be amazing. And if it is, and I don't snap the line trying to get this fish out of the water, my hope is that you would have just as much luck. Oh, it looks like it. Doesn't it look like it? Oh, it's a rainbow. Darn. Okay, so the good news, you can catch something from here and it will not snap your line. So just do what I just did. If you see that yellow marker, you're too far away from it. So move just close enough to where it goes away. Drop your line in the water. Put your rod down. And then just stay put. Oh, the things we do for this game. Oh, that can be a bigger... I can definitely cast this one further. What does a full cast look like? Oh, I hit water on that. Okay. We will reel this in at a one-time speed. Now, keep in mind this is a size 7, so we're probably not going to catch the right size. But we should get good amount of frequency of bites. Mostly bronzes. But if we get the occasional silver, That works too. Oh, but we have a bite right there. I'm tempted to just snap this line. That doesn't look like it, so we're going to snap this line. It jumped out of the water and it did not look like the fish we need. So this, as long as this is not a rainbow, and it's an actual cutthroat, we're okay. Oh, it snapped because it went down. See, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, let me move right here. This looks like it's about as far as I can go. Let's account for the bobber. Oh, tree, you're right in my way. Let's account for the bobber drift. And we'll need to keep an eye on it. And maybe I just don't do the second line. Because if it gets too far to the right, as you just saw, it snaps. Now, a silver cutthroat should be around 6-ish pounds, 7 pounds maybe. So, oh no. This might be hard. This might be really challenging. Darn, I thought for sure we were going to get lucky and just nail it the first try, but you know, that's never that's never how it really goes. If you are willing to risk it, like I am right now, after this cast, we're going to say forget that yellow box and we're going to get into a better position and see if we can catch a cutthroat and have it count. I think that'll be very informative and helpful for you as well. So we'll spend maybe 10 minutes on it, doing just that, and see if we can get a fish that doesn't count. Come on. We're having an, oh nope, see it just snapped again. We're gonna have to just risk it and see what happens. So I'm gonna get in a better position and see if we can catch a cutthroat this way. And hopefully it'll count and it's not one of those catch it at a marked position situations, and help everyone else learn if it's as strict as it sounds it should be. Ooh, I am really hoping that I don't have to manage the line snapping, because that is just a ridiculous challenge. Oh, I just realized I was moving the rod too much and it was no longer a constant, which is not ideal. Your spinner should be a constant reel, at least in this game. So we're still 50 feet out, so we're going in a slow reel. Man, I'm very curious about how this is going to work. Once I bring this in, I'm going to bring the other line over here as well, and see if we can get lucky catching a silver cutthroat and just kind of disproving, or maybe I'm hoping that we disprove it, but we might actually prove that we have to have a catch from that silly position. All right, nothing so far. Let's bring the other line in. So what I'm hoping for is that I can stay here and the current will still push downstream and I don't have to worry about the line getting snagged up somewhere. I'll throw it right here and see how that drifts. Seems like a slow drift. Actually, it's pretty fast. So we'll keep an eye on it, and then we'll just continue to fish here for it. And I'll put this at a 3-speed reel back speed on constant. And I can see the bobber right there still. So as long as it doesn't get too far down, kind of tucked behind those rocks on the right, we should be able to bring in the fish without it snapping. But this looks like a very sketchy challenge. Actually, you know what? I don't think it's going to continue to draw any more line. Oh, here we go. Nice bite, nice bite, nice bite. Please be the cutty that we need. Let's increase the tension. Ah, I didn't get to see the fish. Now, granted, we are using a size 7, so we are probably going to be catching bronze when we need a silver. And I don't want to fast travel because I have to drive this whole thing back. Because I got stupid. Actually, you know what? I just realized something. I quit the server and relaunched the server. It's possible. Oh! It's not. I got excited because I thought it was a cutty. It was a brook. Darn. It's possible because I left the server and came back that it could have repositioned the Jeep. Let's check that. I'm okay if not getting any bites. Uh-oh, it didn't like that. Where the heck did it spawn me? Oh, it spawned me at a fast travel. Okay, didn't know there was a fast travel here. Well that's cute. Let's go see if we can save our Jeep. Because I got it stuck behind some rocks. Why can't I go up these stairs faster? Alright, fine. Granted, they're steep. I'll play along. I'm hoping that somehow resetting the server might dislodge the Jeep. Because it would be nice to... It would be nice to be able to put the Jeep in a position where I can go to the store and buy a spinner and fast travel right back. That's kind of the hope. Oh geez, that thing's... Well, the marker's that far, but the Jeep's right here to the left. Oh, it's Goldstein this week. I didn't know that. Please don't be stuck behind those rocks still. Dang, it totally is. So, if you weren't here for the last one, I did something cool. But let's just try to get in the thing and then drive it away. Maybe I can drive. See, it's in a different position. Last time it was straight up this. I landed it right here, nosedive. So maybe. No, this thing's going nowhere. All right, well, that doesn't mean I can't fast travel. It just means I can't drive it away. I think I want to buy a size 5 spinner. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to use a little bit of money, which is, again, something we're very diligent about is buying stuff. But here's the thing. This is not a throwaway purchase. The Spinner 5 is going to be used for many other species, especially, I mean, not especially, but including the, like when we start targeting many of the trouts, size 5 will be good for diamond hunting. So you're going to get your money's worth out of it for sure. Can we even buy a 5? We can. Okay. We'll put that in storage. And we'll make a swap with something. What are we not using? A little bit of everything. Oh, these hooks. Let's put the size 10 back. I forgot we had a size 5. It's about a 6-pound fish. Let's actually do this. Let's put both 10s back. We're not going to use them. I'll get 2 lines out with the 5 red worms. Yeah, and then we'll bring in the size 5 spinner that we just purchased. And let's see if we can purchase the red worms. We're fine for now. We've got 16. I know we're being cheap, but that's kind of the goal here, is to see how much we can get done without buying things. All right, so you notice the Jeep's not here. It's because the fast travel straight to the Jeep is too far out of range. But if we fast travel to this spot, which is closer to the Jeep, we'll see the Jeep appear. See? Now we can fast travel to it. Wouldn't it be crazy if it got itself unstuck? Nope. Still messed it up. Alright, but at least we're here. This is definitely not as good, but not terrible of a trek back here. And so, yeah, just a reminder, we're going to spend most of this video proving or disproving if we can catch a silver rank cutthroat away from that yellow spot, which is not next to the water. And hopefully this will be an easy challenge. Otherwise, we will have our money, or we'll have everything. We'll have it. What's the expression? Get our money. Gosh, I can't even think right now. Whatever. My brain's like broken at the moment. All right, we're just about here. I mean, it would make sense if the marker was closer to these rocks because, I mean, why wouldn't you take this fantastic picture and then not be expected to fish in front of the waterfall, you know? Like, that would be what would appear to me as something to make the most sense. It just feels like it would make the most sense to be able to fish for a cutthroat in this beautiful spot. So let's try that. Let's get into a better position. We're gonna try and catch a cutthroat from the other shoreline, just to see if we can. I might even just use this. No, I don't really like that rock. I don't like any of these rocks. It's so easy to snap a line on these rocks. That's gonna be tricky. Man, this is not. This is all interesting. Actually, this might be our rock. Is that water going down? It sure is. So I can't fish off that rock there. I kind of need to keep the fish here, straight ahead of us. So let's get after it. So we're gonna put this there, and then let's set up our second rod. It's a feeder rod. With red worm. 6 pounds max line strength should still be enough for a silver. We might have a problem if we're catching a good size cutthroat or even just a rainbow trout. But hey, it's not going to slow us down. Let's just give it a shot. Let's get this a little bit out there though. And we actually need to switch this to the size 5 spinner that we just purchased. And just kind of see whatever bites first. My hope here is we catch that cutty really easy. Oh, we have a nibble. Let's put this back. Let's pick this up. What is it? That looks like a rainbow. Alright, if we run out of red worms, obviously we'll need to buy some more, but let's just see if we can do it without buying red worms, just to see if we can. Red worms are cheap, but you know, it's when you're this low level and you're not making money that fast, you don't want to spend all your money on bait that you're just not using. Yeah, we're not catching brooks here either. Definitely not catching diamonds, so we'll leave that alone. I forgot to take this rod out and cast it. I was just so engaged with my coffee. Man. about 20 minutes so far into this video, so I'll try to cap this at 10 of actual fishing. And then we'll switch gears, and if we don't catch at least one cutthroat silver, we'll switch gears. Actually, let me take a look and see if there's something that the cutthroat likes that the rainbow does not. So eggs, we don't have a jig set up. We didn't have a spoon, or a spinner should be good. Corn, yellow, corn. That's pretty much it. And the rainbow, it wants corn the least. Red worm is there. The spinner would really want the spinner, wouldn't it? And the spoon's kind of later. I didn't think about buying a spoon. I could have done that instead. But it's not biting corn anyways. Because I mean it's not biting the bottom rod anyways. That's kind of what I meant to say. We should be able to get bites off the spinner. That's for sure. And corn's still not high on the list, unfortunately. But we're not getting any bites, which is interesting because I for sure thought this would be a decent rainbow or cutty spot, and it's just not proving to be the case. Let's try. This could be tricky, but let's just give it a shot. Oh, we're getting a nibble. Let's put this back for now. Again, wait for the bite to actually be here before you pick up the rod, otherwise you're going to just take the food away and you're not going to get the bite. Alright, we have decent weight, decent tension, I mean, so this could be a rainbow. That looks, gosh, here's the problem is, I've seen the cutthroats have a decent stripe now, so I can't tell if it's rainbow or cutthroat, but this looks like a rainbow. It's a cutthroat. You see, I couldn't even tell. Were you? Who else watching was also thinking, "Oh yeah, that's just another rainbow." And here we are with the cutthroat. So this will be the test. Once I clear the screen, does it clear us from this challenge? Fingers crossed it does, and we get to move on. It counted. It counted. Yo, let's go. That was awesome. All right, that was such a beautiful moment for us because that gives everybody else hope that this mission is not as stupid as it looks. You can complete that challenge, that photo op challenge from this dang rock doing what I just did with a size 5 worm. In fact, I'm going to write that down. I'm going to put, or red worm, I should say, not worm, because worm implies jigging. So I'm going to erase this 5. I'm going to put down, it says spinner, so I'm going to go spinner slash red worm 5. Bingo. All right, what's next? I think I said it was the orange trout next. That's a map challenge, right? This is the orange trout? Yes, this is the lake trout, which we're not ready for. Yep. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a vehicle, but it's right up here, so we're going to have to make the walk. That's the unfortunate part, because just because we messed up this vehicle here, we have to make the walk, because even if we got a new Jeep and did it correctly, we would be starting from so far away. I mean, it's possible this one or this one is a Jeep spot, but we're gonna have to just take the consequences here. Be smarter than what I did, and hopefully you don't get your Jeep stuck, and you're not sitting here walking. But feel free to fast forward if you'd like. But we're just gonna take the hike. One thing that I do mention is take advantage of auto walk. For me, I'm not sure. I think this is still the default setting. Accessibility. No, it's in controller. Yeah, toggle auto move is the is L3 basically. So give yourself some momentum before you press it. Otherwise, if you do it from a dead stop, you kind of walk slow. But if you are walking faster, then you click your left stick. Then I've got hands off right now. I'm in straight up cruise control. That applies for boats and Jeeps as well. But at least you don't have to burn out your thumbs. I don't think this is as far as it looks on the map either. The map, I think, makes it look really far. I'm willing to bet that this is not that far. So there's the bridge right there. I can see it. We do have to cross it, right? Yeah, so like look at that. That's not that far. Yeah, we can totally walk this. It might take, what, a minute? It'll be fine. What's the verbiage on the side view mirrors in your cars? Objects in the mirror may appear closer than they appear. I think I said that right. Sounds like a poem. Let's cut through the branches, bugs, the poison ivy. My butt. Oh my gosh, such a ways lifted. After I snapped the lines like 2 or 3 times, I was really worried about that challenge being very difficult. Woo! I'm so happy we can catch it from that rock. It just, I don't know, I'm just kind of ranting on it a little bit, but it would just be so bad if you had to catch it from that crappy position when there's a waterfall, a beautiful waterfall right in front of you. Like, you gotta fish the waterfall, you know? Take a picture of this waterfall, but don't fish it. I don't think that was the intention. Up here, I see a lookout tower over there, so I'm willing to bet that is the question mark. I was really hoping to see a hut for like a boat or vehicle spawner. I do see. Oh, I'm right about. Oh! There's one right here. So the reason I'm kind of shifting this way is because whenever you see a road end in the water, it doesn't matter what color it is. Like, let's see, right here too. I'm willing to bet right here there's also a boat spawner. If not a boat spawner, then a dock. But it's worth checking out. Maybe not so much this one because there's 3 boat spawners nearby. But if you're looking on the map and you're like I'm willing to bet right here is also a fast travel just because it ends on the water. I would imagine there's a boat spawner there. That's kind of why I was shading a little bit to the left after I saw the lookout tower. Oh, I'm so happy we have this fast travel, and more importantly, the Jeep. Oh, my friend, I promise I won't drive you so recklessly through the mountains. Let's actually unlock this boat spawner if we can. Doesn't give us any XP, but at least it's on the map. I was right, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's cut through here. Oh, here's another thing to report. Can I report it from... Nope, I have to be out. It's one of the weather stations. Oh, it's a GPS station. Oh, I bet you the other one was a weather station. So it looks the same, but they're not the same. Kind of like the trees. There's like a different type of red tree. Which is actually right here. That's funny. There's so many things right here. Jeez. Let's hit this red tree. More XP. Now, unfortunately, we are a decent level. Level 16. So we are not going to get a ton of XP from these things anymore, but just keep doing them. Like I said many times, these quest lines or these challenge lines, they're required if you want to get max reputation to buy the best stuff from the store. So if you're already planning on getting the huge reels and rods. You got to do it. There's no other way around it. You cannot purchase those things without max reputation of the map. All right, let's mark this. I know. Oh, this is not the spot. We need the journal up. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yes, it is. It is that one, but it's on the. Looks like it's on the back side of the rightmost side of the lake or the pond. We'll put a waypoint right there and start moving towards it. Ugh. Where the hell are you? What up, Blue Rat? I don't want to call it a Jeep anymore. It's not fair to Jeeps. It's a Blue Rat. A brat. Brat! Oh, gosh. Alright, we're going to need to get clever with this hillside. We can't just brute force our way all the way up. We're going to have to swerve and take advantage of the lines. Because we need to get up this mountain. And I made a promise to not get this vehicle trapped again. But clearly we need to get to the plateau of this hillside. And it looks like the easiest space is going to be following up the this foliage. Because it looks like it's the mountain, the rock sides are going to be just too steep. Of course I say that, and here we hit a steep side with a bunch of trunks. Oh man, this game... This was one of their worst decisions, was to make these things so dang hard. I bet you nobody fishes on these bodies of water. I think that's the downside. I bet you if there was ways to look at it, no one would be fishing these bodies of water. No matter how pretty they are, or what fish is there, there's got to be a better way. And I didn't even need to go through here. Look at this. I can just... Oh no, don't flip. Don't flip it. We saved it. Nailed it. Oh, we got 15 XP probably because there's a thing here. Yeah, there is. Yeah, you can catch some pretty decent fish apparently. So we need to find... How are we going to do that? We can't get on the water? Oh, we just have to get close to it. Alright, easy. Alright, O-red trout. You already saw us catch one on the spinner. I'm going to go back to the size 7 spinner because that's what we caught it on. But while we do that, I should say, we need to also... I need to use my shortcuts. Left is the fish. Okay, left on the D-pad. Gotta remember that. Where's the O-red? Here it is. Nope. Yes. Eggs, red worm. Daytime, you can get spooked easily, so we need to throw it far out. Still very much daytime. Where's it? Up on the D-pad takes me here? Okay. So I'm using a size 7. We can use eggs. That's perfect. Actually, you know what? We'll make this the 6 because it's a better rod, just in case we catch something bigger. And then we'll take the weaker rod and make that the 7 with the eggs. And hopefully our bite chances will go up dramatically. So we're going to cast these farther out because, again, this is one of those spooked easily types of species. We'll do the same for this one. Actually, I didn't see that dock over there. I want to be careful about that. Let's go this way. 80 feet. This is plenty of distance. And then we're going to get this spin around here. I don't know if it's in the middle of the water. We're just going to go for it. It's deep, though. Oh, nice stretch. Oh, it's good stretch time. Gotta love a good stretch. It says shallow pond and deep pond, which is the same. as the rainbow. So we have some pretty decent competition for attention here, because I think there is rainbow in here as well. But no question, this is the right setup. In fact, I'm going to mark this down. Well, I mean, I'm not going to mark it yet. I just want to get to the right page. Okay. I'll mark it afterwards, because again, we're not really writing everything down for the species as far as spots are going. But in our journals that we're keeping track here, which we've been talking about in the last few videos, this information will make it easier for us to figure out what to start with later. So it's not a memory exercise. All right, no bites on that. Let's change a different direction. Let's try this way. We'll set it back to 1 constant. And we did definitely catch it before. Yeah, right here on the spinner. It's a little guy. Of course, we caught everything else in the middle of that, but that's that first ugly trout, the ugly rainbow we caught. And then we caught every other type of species. I've never seen such an orange cutthroat, by the way. What a cool looking fish. I mean, that's also a cutthroat. I mean, you can see that the more traditional ones are going to have the green head. But this one, that's a cool looking cutthroat. How weird. Anywho, we're not getting any bites on this so far. Again, we don't have the Pro Performance balls to throw in, so that's obviously slowing us down a little bit. If you have those, use them. And it did say shallow, so nothing in here is really all that deep. But I think maybe what I'll do is I'll try to get it more into this deeper blue stuff. So we're going to reposition ourselves right here and stay away from the shoreline. And I think if I move far enough away, we'll get the rods back. Yeah, we did. Perfect. So let's try from this spot. Again, because we're going to be right into the deeper sections. So let's try this now. There we go. All right, let's try it. Oh, already a nibble. Could, again, doesn't have to be an orid. Let me rephrase that. It's likely to be something other than orid because there's so many other fish here. But let's bring this back and hopefully it's an orid and not a rainbow. But again, since I saw that information piece mention so many different species of trout, they're all going to bite the same stuff, really. That looks like a brook trout. Nope, that looks like a rainbow trout. It's a cutthroat. I was wrong again. Let me get it really far out. Just because, again, the whole spooked by humans thing. All right. Now, hopefully, we'll get ourselves this orid real soon. We're making pretty decent time to finish this challenge. I actually don't have much of a plan after this challenge. I think what we'll need to do is go back to the Silver Strand Meadows outpost, look at the challenge board there, and see what's newly become available. Because again, I want to get to level 18 so that we can buy the better gear, which will enable us to go after not just the gold missions, but also the lake trout mission. All right, let's bring this in and see what's on the line here. Please be the orid that we need. We just need a bronze. Nothing crazy, nothing big. Just a nice bronze. Oh my gosh, this is so far away still. I thought it was like right near us. But now it's here. What are you? You are a mountain whitefish. I forgot you were going to be up here. It's kind of funny. Oh, we got a bunch of XP because we finished a daily challenge. You guys got to have to do this too. I'm not too worried about it on this rod though because this is the feeder rod, and I don't really think. I feel like carp sucker and whitefish would be naturals to bite off the bottom feeding stuff. But look, everything up here is going to bite the same stuff. Orids, goldens, cutthroats, rainbow, whitefish, carps. Yeah, they're all going to be biting on eggs. I can't think of anything that would be unique for the orid trout. Maybe the crankbait, but I don't know if I have one the right size. Let's check that actually. No crankbait there. No crankbait there. Did I just find? Yo, it's possible. Oh, we're getting a nibble. We're getting a bite. That one didn't make the sounds because we're in the menu, but I felt it. We could switch to a crankbait, but I don't think I have anything big. I probably only have the size 10. But that could be... I mean, I know it's going to be juvenile, but it's probably possible that we can catch it. If nothing else bites on it, the crankbait. Yeah, that's the whitefish. Let me put can I put a corn on this? I can. Let's put a corn on it. It's probably going to be the same species or a carp sucker. I think this is the challenge with this one is trying to get the right trout at the right time. Shoot, I should have gone. I don't think I have the crankbait. Let's see what else. I feel like the crankbait is the key. Which the other ones? Golden trout? No, they don't want it. Whitefish doesn't want it. Rainbow doesn't want it. Oh yeah, Brett can cutthroat. He won't bite it. This one will bite the crankbait. That at least reduces the that reduces the possibility of which fish type will buy it or bite it. I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna try it. I know it's not the right size. But limiting our bites to a 50-50. Oh, what did I just do? Forget it all, people. Put corn on it, and they will come. We got it. Corn. Bottom feeding corn on whatever the heck size I just used. What was it? What was I using? Size 7. Bottom feeding corn. Got us the orid. Perfect. All right, let's go back. Let's see what other challenges we have now. That was perfect. You gotta love it when the timing works out. Oh, I thought I saw something there. All right, another map challenge. That's easy. There's definitely fast travels around there. And that's going to be a sturgeon, silver. Haven't we already caught silver sturgeon? Where is that? We definitely have caught silver sturgeon. 4 pounds. That's an easy one. We're definitely going to be doing that one. Let's see what else we have here. We have another map challenge for a gold rainbow trout. Yeah, that one's going to wait because that fish will be big. I don't remember how big. Probably like in the 14-pound range. That would be my guess. What's this? Oh, a silver cutty. We definitely have already done that before with the size 5 spinner. Where's this at? Over there? Bro, I kind of want to do that one. I kind of want to do that one. We can just keep doing the same thing we're doing. What were you using? Was it the minnow? I think it was redworm. Just check my notes real quick. Yeah, it was redworm 5. Let's do it. How are we doing on time for the video? 50, 45 minutes? We have 10 minutes? Let's give it a shot. We're going to take the drive from this location, though, because it's shorter. And let's try to get that silver cutty. Just stay in a theme here. Vehicle, vehicle, vehicle. We have to go up to the left. I think we can do it, though. Oh my gosh. Get out of my way. Back on the road. Here we go. So stay on this main road and we'll definitely get to the location in just a matter of some seconds here. Size 5 red worm. Just trying to remember that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost hit those things. There we go. We need to go around. We can't go through. And we're here. Oh, you know what? Shoot, I forgot to look around that other camps. There's always like a note. I just saw this note here. I forgot about that other one. I don't want to forget about it later though. All right, we're gonna catch a silver cutthroat. Anywhere from here. I'm gonna go towards those rocks. That's where I think it'll be. Redworm. This is the wrong size hook. And this will go back to the size 5 spinner. Let's throw them out. All right, which way do we want to go for this? Definitely don't want to deal with any of those rocks. We're going this way. And then we'll get this one closer to here. And we'll get the spinning rods to kind of cut the middle a little bit. This one does not cast far. And we'll just keep it fast on the casting. And see if we can attract it. Silver cutthroat. We've caught quite a few of them. On a mixture of the spinner and the redworm. So I'm feeling pretty good that we'll get a bite here. Of course, we're always going to be competing with rainbow. Oh, there we go. Give me that. That was a nice, tasty bite. Let's put our drag at 50. Oh my gosh, I just realized I could snap my line on this rod that's sticking out of the jetty. I need to get this guy going right ASAP. Oh, I'm not even going to guess. I'm not even going to guess. I always get it wrong. And I don't want to get it right when I guess it wrong. I saw a red stripe, so it's a good chance it's our species. So let's just stick with it. Could be a rainbow, of course. But could we get it first cast? Could we be that lucky? The more I look at this thing, I think it's a rainbow, though. Get over here. Get over here. Oh, I think it's a cutty, actually. Just kind of looking at its shape. It's not... This might be a species. This might be it. Get in there. Get on here. Let's go. Come on. What is it? What are you? Oh, a rainbow trout. Quadruple fours. Oh, we have a bite. Let's wait for it to get bit, though. Right now it's just nibbling. There we go. What is it? What is it? Let's bump the drag to 50. Oh, we have a bite on the other one, too. Get in here, quick. That looks like a brook. That does not look very big. Oh, wait. No. Is it a brook? Yeah, it is a brook trout. Let's get this one. And what are you? Also taking the line, but this is going to need to put to like 70 because it's not a very strong reel. That is 50-50 our species. Hard to say. Too hard to say. It's not pulling a ton of line, and this rod's not the best rod. So I'm going to lean on the side that this is our cutty. Because I think if it were a rainbow, it would be putting up a stronger fight. That would be my guess. I mean, it's obviously not as big as the last one, so it could be a bronze. Please be... Oh, actually, it can't be a bronze, though, because we're putting a size 5 on it. So it's either a silver or a silver. This looks like a rainbow trout. Bummer. Don't get me wrong, that's a nice size fish. It's our biggest rainbow, and that's a good thing because we're getting good money off of it. But it is not the species we're looking for. So I'm going to target this closer to the shoreline. And we'll do the same thing with this as well. I'll kind of come at it from this angle. And then we'll fish this from a different angle. This all looks terrible. I don't like any of this stuff. These obstacles are just in a very annoying position. All right, 3 bites, 3 rainbows. We need a cutty. There we go. What are you? What are you? I'll put this back up to 50. Oh, I think that's another rainbow. I'll tell you what, though, starting over and just playing with all of this low-level gear, it really is fun. Not being able to bring every fish in like 4 seconds. It's pretty fun. I definitely miss it. Oh no, we have a bite. Fish, I need you in now. I need to know what you are, so I need to know if I need to cut this line. What are you? You're right at the surface too, 2 feet into the water. Come on, jump. Jump. Oh, that could be it. Dang it. I feel like this is another rainbow. No, no, it's not. I think it's a brook. Oh, man. Yep, that fish is gone. All right. The good news is that the bait is always going to stay on the line. Obviously, it can move around because the fish was on it. But it's still now viable. Yeah, this looks like a brook. It's cool that these species all have red stripes on them, though. Keeps you guessing. But this is a nice sized fish. It's putting up one heck of a fight. I guarantee this fish would be really hard to catch and release in real life. Oh, it was a gold brook. That is why it put up so much of a fight. We got lucky. I'll take the gold token for sure. Man, we've only got another minute or two before we are out of time. Can we get one more bite in? We'll fish it for just a minute longer, and then we're just up against the clock here, and we'll have to continue this next time. I really hope we catch it. All right, that's our bite I was looking for. Let's get this reel out of the water. Can you be the cutty? Can we cut the video with a cutty? It's coming in easy, not putting out line. That's a good sign that it's not a rainbow, because rainbows have been giving us fights. We have the right size hook on it. This could be the cutty that we're looking for. What are you? Oh, it's a rainbow. Bummer, man. Bummer. Well, this has been fun. We are going to have to end the adventure here. Of course, check us out in the next installment of the Play Along series. Thanks for hanging out. We're going to continue with the Silver Strand Meadows Fishing Challenge Silver 2 when we come back in. And then, of course, we'll figure out where to go from there. I'll have a better plan. Right now, I don't have a plan. But thank you for hanging out, and hopefully this has been a lot of fun for you. And yeah, keep fishing. We'll catch you next time. See ya.